I would say we're at like 90%, 85%, extremely happy. I think if you are realistically either team, an overtime, not one to be too upset about. But it's immediately Gentlemates on that push. And you've just seen Zen that time, diving in front of Exotic. Where's that trust?
Yeah, I mean...
Stizzy, sorry.
For the lot. Oh, that's not nice at all. You do not want to see that. I mean, in general, Stumpy, talk to me at the moment about your thoughts on Team Vitality's mental state if they drop a game, if they lose an overtime.
You know, defend your life away. You get 1,200 points, but if you don't get one more goal than the opponents, you're not walking away with a dub.
Game 3, and Team Vitality, you sense, really need this one, and they don't.
Nightmare start.
Early goal for their Gentlemates after your timeout. All that momentum gone.
A complete lack of respect there from Oski. Full dives on Zen from the backboard, rushes him down. Archie, brilliant positioning. Goal 1 in 6 seconds.
Maybe it was so early that it won't affect Team Vitality too much, but for Gentlemates, you know, they will know that Team Vitality have used their joker, they've used their trump card. Sizzy needs to get this one. He and Exotic were both involved. Instant response.
And again, this is what happened in the last game. That, you know, we see Gentlemates get a goal, and then immediately Vitality respond. They just can't get the first goal themselves. 10 seconds later.
Something's got to change. It might be today.
Well, Stizzy's been the biggest change that everybody's had their eyes on, so he could be the key to Vitality's success here. He has been an answer so far, but for most... I was going to say it was Zen, but Exotic stepping up in our semifinal.
Well, and 2 players stepping way too close to this ball. Atto wants rid of it. His teammate wants rid of it. That's gone the wrong way, lads.
I mean, going for those demos is what's really torn apart these defenses so far. We've seen how, you know, much it was used by Vitality and Gentlemates earlier on. So it's definitely an avenue that these players are going for, and that has picked up so much speed from the KC defenders' wheels.
Oh, it's Oli as well. You said he was underrated. Plays like this, you can see why Batira didn't back him. Oli knew what he was doing, and I respect the fact that his car stopped driving immediately. As soon as he punched that, he was like, yep.
But his team end up with the goal. We're back level. Half the game to go, and that kickoff is like a choreographed ballet.
You got to love this. Karmine Corp, momentum goes back against them, and the bot shots played to perfection against Oli as well. We build up this guy's 50-50s. Incredible play.
And they're now clear by 2, and Karmine Corp, they've used their timeout. This is their post-timeout game.
That's a good point as well. Yeah, these are the ones you really want to win. They have to get this goal, and they do. Decent angle there from Juicy. Karmine Corp refusing to be shaken off. Their kickoff game is stronger than Nips. It seems to be their biggest advantage in this series right now. And that may well be that for game 4. Unless KC make it happen right now, which that challenge will stop happening, especially if CRR can thread yet another needle.
Wow.
Jorius is there. Nip are something else.
It is a demolition derby. 9 goals in the 4th. One more, and this isn't just an important game in terms of who wins EU Open #1. And now we need to see if they can check out this series in the mall.
Yep.
Game 5, one more for NIP to go through as Europe's #1 seed.
We have talked sharks, we've talked alligators, but NIP are looking like EU's #1 predators. Karmine Corp are quick themselves, though, and they can easily outrun into the Pyjamas if they slow.
It's a great dunk from Atira.
Makes his move to the ascendancy. Juicy breaks the deadlock, and suddenly, for the first time in what seems like forever, Nip are behind in this series. Cyril can be next straight away, though! He's got another one! Nip ain't out of this one yet!
And a gorgeous 3-man passing play straight onto him. Opposite top corner, NIP, they strike back.
Justin's been around for far too long. He doesn't give you easy. He gives you the infield, and they've got 2!
He's an absolute globetrotter, and he's looking pretty comfortable in North America. A brace in perhaps the final game of the series, perhaps the final game of this quarterfinal.
Game 1 brought to you by Progressive.
And I said this on the desk right before we started, before the break. I've got Gen.G here. I do just back this new style, bringing Rise into a new Gen.G squad. You seem to be erring towards SSG, though?
I was. I don't know if it was just to go against you.
Aren't you a silly boy?
That's not gone very well to start with on this one. Gen.G up already. 17 goals against a 100X that just had no answers for them. But I think this is going to be a bigger test for them. A team that can match them on the pace. Not going to be as easy to, I want to say, bully on the field.
And in the end, Reveal does it to the Gen.G defense. 3-1 and very quick 2 goals in succession.
Bosh.
But the kickoff goal for Gen.G falls to Justin, who just smacks it.
Yeah, Justin follows in a little bit later, but that's a great lost kickoff there from Magic Bear. Reveal's got no angles to work with. The other player's already gone for the boost on the far side.
127 kilometers per hour. And that is a great answer and a wonderful response from Gen.G.
I think it's the type of goal they had to score as well. What would have worried me is if they, just immediately responded to Space Station. I really want to see this kickoff. So the leave it on the first man. Diaz tries at the shot, and it's just so unfortunate. The block from Justin straight back into the path of the opponents.
There's Magic Bear diving across. He makes that final contact straight into the wall, throws off Justin.
Giek was just able to get on the end of it and dunk it through. Yeah, like the desk have been talking about, we're really going to be paying close attention to Chronic. Not feeling well, but still showing up for his team. How's he going to be doing on the pitch? That's looking pretty good as he almost gets another goal for his team. Giek will, but it was a Chronic with a setup initially.
This is very classic, I think, you know, EU gameplay here. These very speedy follow-ups, and for Redacted, you're gonna have to anticipate a lot of these shots. Have made their climb back all the way into the lead here with just over a minute left.
Well, you know, initially in the match we saw, is that in?
Okay.
Oh my goodness, it's just in. Okay, well, let's pause on analysis for a second because that should not be happening. The double fake usually leads to a free touch for the goalie, but I mean, good reaction by Nova. They chipped it.
On his name for what he is capable of. Great opener there for Redacted. We're gonna see how they respond. Chronic pinch off the ceiling,
No way.
down almost to himself.
I think it's an own goal. Like Chronic putting the pressure on them with the double tap. He ceiling pitches this forward, recovers well. And they look like it had an orange trail, but Chronic was there to score it if they didn't touch it. And Novo losing control of possession and defense, just costing them over and over again. Double fake kickoff, and it's going to be another one. Giek just leaves the ball.
This looks like my lobbies.
It's going to be 5. Well, we might need to go back to the drawing board.
Guys,
that one.
what are we doing?
Well played, Wavy, though. He dodges the demo, and he manipulates the 50 in his favor.
Finally gets a chance with 2 players that have a fair amount of experience in the RLCS, although they are fairly new in their own respective rights as well. This one carried across the goal line. Nico's gonna say, I care about none of that or none of you. I got one more game to get through.
Yeah, 2-piece wanted to take control there, but he just didn't have enough time. Couldn't take the ball up the back wall. It goes mid, and Novo do get a goal, who have proven to be a tough team to break down.
Oh, there we go. That's
The long arm of
brush
Darius.
of the finger.
You know, if one team's going to reach through the chasm with the fist bumps, it's going to be these guys. They've got some wingspans on them.
Almost hit the crossbar. But 2-piece has re-established the lead.
Nice touch by Talk. He passes it to himself off the sidewall, puts it into the backboard, and 2-piece preemptively on that far side of the box. I love that position of approach.
It's not like they were desperately needing to get that much more aggressive.
Yeah.
They've had chances. They've had 2 very good ones. And it's now going to be out of reach.
Clean.
Hat-trick hero for Talk.
Just another clean performance from Redacted. Look at that from 2-piece. Completely catches CRR off guard. Early comp to Talk to know exactly where it's going to be.
To ensure that the fist bump was secured. Deserved. Now looking to add to it. 2-piece. Not the reset. Instead, he wants a 50. Gets it. Up comes Talk. Can they get a second?
NIP are in shambles. Redacted are all over them. 2-piece with a dunk mid. CRR fell off the crossbar. He just panicked.
And then it's just a nice little dribble down the other end for Diaz. That was, again, frankly, horrible positioning from Stizzy.
It's hard to hit the ball into the net when you're already in the net yourself, which is, I think, something he's got to figure out.
He's
Another
not got the plunger power up. He can't pull it in after him.
Oh, that's 5! It's game 1, rinse and repeat.
It has been 3 goals back-to-back-to-back off these kickoffs. The Chronic Diaz duo looking like Stizzy and Exotic from yesterday out there.
Yeah, Space Station are they're an atomic bomb, if you would. And Atomic's not here, but they're doing pretty well to fill his shoes. Space Station Gaming looking fantastic. Karmine Corp could be a different beast. A beautiful touch there from Juicy. What a start!
The immediate pressure sent the Space Station Gaming down to other teams. Couldn't quite deal with it as well here as they wanted to. And Juicy, a beautiful 50. Drops it down nicely towards Atto. And you see how much goal number 1 immediately.
So far, they started a lot stronger against Vitality the previous series. That was only a best of 5, obviously, but a really strong game 1 for them. This is where Vitality got their only win on the board, but they flipped the script. 10 seconds into game 1, KC score. 8 seconds in, Space Station Gaming for game 2.
Immediate pressure. It was Juicy as well. He got that back corner boost. Sort of left it up to Chronic to get a touch, and then Reveal can dunk him straight out. Ends up hitting it a little bit further away than maybe he should have done. The Space Station Gaming, really good intent to start off the second.
Here we go again. Diaz right off the kickoff. Atto's missed. Atto's wins. Chronic! 2-0.
2-0 in 14. SSG, they've had their wish. It's a lovely touch from Diaz and Atto. An utter misread. Very poor from him, quite frankly.
Someone hasn't quite rotated back in time. There's a little miscommunication. Right there it was against Space Station Gaming. KC, though, capitalised. Cannot give Atira that kind of space. Just like you can't give Chronic too much space. Careful! Oh, Juicy!
And from the grave, the martyrdom grenade drops. Despite the fact he's in the scrapyard, no contact can be made from the final keeper.
Tempo right there gets the save, and it's EU having a better chance.
That's what I'm saying. I think Tempo saves that. I think, in fact, he might even crossbar pinch it and score in the other goal. Oh, the ball's hit the bar, and the crossbar's outplayed Fury.
They're having fun over here at Team NA comms right now, listen.
Just another dirty kickoff strat.
The most dangerous place in Rocket League. 3rd man against Karmine Corp. Don't go there. Don't sightsee. Don't even tempt them.
Oh, Rebellion set the house.
Killer.
It's it. Let's go home.
It's not very far for KC. Kickoff LAN. 1 European team with 3 left.
He's looking up at the ceiling.
He's looking for the scrappy.
He's loving it, Callum.
Rebellion. Dismantled. Destroyed. In pure disarray.
No, he's emoting. Oh, gosh. He loves being North America's nightmare.